in measure 35, you played it very somber and subdued.
Yes.
And it says forte.
It just sounded better that way when we were practicing it.
So this was a personal choice.
Yeah.
You've got how did you feel about that?
I like the mood. I feel like the dynamic could be brought up a little bit.
Okay. So if you could keep the mood and bring up the dynamic. So somber forte, right? Is somber a good description of what you were looking for?
I just thought it was, because it was already forte and there's another forte, so I just thought Jamie copy and pasted it without realizing that the dynamic was the same.
I was just kind of trying to reiterate that it's still forte.
Okay.
So it was not, he meant it.
Intentional.
Yes.
Everything is intentional. I've done this a lot of times.
Yeah,
So when you give me impossible arpeggios, it's
He removed the impossible arpeggios.
Yeah, he did. He did remove them.
And Beethoven wouldn't.
That's true.
You know that story, right? You guys know that story? It's the Fifth Symphony, right? And they have that big bass solo. It's the basses.
Oh, yeah.
And they have that big bass solo. And they went to him and was like, you realize, Mr. Composer, this is impossible. We cannot play this. He said, how dare you tell me of your trivialities when I'm talking to my God? So, you know.
Go.
Don't question the trivialities.
Didn't
Don't
Harpist
question
say that
Jamie.
to Tchaikovsky too?
What?
Because he did. Tchaikovsky wrote that harp thing that was impossible for the Nutcracker.
Uh-huh. That's,
Oh.
so,
Just nobody plays it the same.
right. You do what you can. Okay,
Okay,
let's
so-
go from the beginning. And I want to go through and discuss who has the melody and who's going to come out and when other people are going to back away. All right? So I'm assuming the beginning is you two have the melody?
No, them two.
Well, depending on you guys take over at 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm talking
At
about
the very
measure two.
beginning.
Measure
That's
two,
very
you're the
beginning.
melody?
Yes, because I have.
Okay. I see. It says forte. Okay. So let's start and definitely play forte. I think you did. Okay, that was great. It sounded like you all knew what you were doing and you were very comfortable with it. You came out, you backed up, you came out. It was great. Now here, it's back to cello, right?
Yes.
It needs a new beginning. So if you could, it's a timing thing. It doesn't rush into it. Bum, bum, ba-da-da bum, ba-da-da bum, ba-da-da bum, ba-da-da-da. Just a tiny bit of bum, ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da, like a breath, but not time. Does that make sense? It's more of a phrasing thing.
Is that after measure
It's measured 13.
13? Okay.
13, you have bum, ba-da-da-da, and then a pickup to a new.
No idea.
Well, it's not a new idea, but is it a new idea?
It's kind of just a reiteration.
It's a reiteration.
Different.
But just a little bit of phrasing right in that, and I think it should come from the cello. But it sounded great. I love the voicing. Can we start at 10?
Okay.
Okay, I want to hear that triplet. I heard hers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? So you've got to already be thinking ahead to really give me something on this forte.
Every time I play this, my bowing gets weird.
Then yeah, that happens to me all the time, and I do much better if I mark the bowings in, and I don't show anybody
Have
my
to be-
part.
Yeah.
I gotta like whack it to the very tip to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, try it again. Just that whole, just the measure 13.
Just me.
Yep. That was good. If you do that, I think it'll be great. That was great.
Okay.
That was excellent. Okay, can we just start at 10 again and keep going? Okay, it was great, and I love that it's written in. You're definitely melody. I could hear you more. Just these measures 14, 15, 16, 17, right? Now, who is it? Is this violin 2 now? Okay, so now everybody else is going to be quiet, and I want to hear violin 2 measure 18. It is all you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you want to
Oh
start
wait,
with
that's
her,
where
or-
I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
starting 18.
Do you want to start at 18 or do you want to start before?
You start 18.
Okay, right at 18.
Do you want to?
This is what.
Okay, I loved it. I loved that I can hear you. You guys all backed away enough. They backed away enough. If you could be even louder, because I was a second violinist for 34 years. And do you know how much you have to play louder than the first violin just to be heard? You've heard all this, right? Okay. So really belt it out. This is your show. It's 8 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 6 measures. You have to really, really belt it out. But that was great. Can we start back at... Oh, this is fine. 18's fine. And I also gotten something more out of it now this time listening because you guys are telling me things. And what I heard was, it's great, your melody for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is more, I counted that much. I see what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 measures, and then there's big crescendo in the viola. That's viola 2. Big crescendo in viola 2. And so we have this nice kind of lyrical pastoral, and all of a sudden it's getting rhythmic. So more, not necessarily volume, but accents. Just really, no, we're deciding to be, we're going on. If you could do it that way, let's do it one more time from 18. And it's not marked in, so this is me taking liberty with your music, but what I'm hearing, and if he wants to, you're allowed to say that's not what I wanted. But what I hear is, this time I heard the viola kind of take over the melody or share the melody in measure 21, 22. Was that intended?
Sharing. Yes.
Okay, you're sharing the melody, because it's kind of not even sure what the dominant...
We're together from 18 to 21, and then I think it switches
Yeah.
to
22.
viola 1 with her.
Okay.
22.
Okay, Okay. But it seemed like the first time was a quieter, and then the second time it's a little bit more. And then, by the time you hit 26 with this rhythm, you're mezzo forte, right? There's no crescendo written, but I think it needs it just because it's exciting. So it's more exciting if you start quieter and then make more of a crescendo, culminating with your crescendo in 27.
I like that.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Can we try all that again from 18? Okay, that was great. Did you like that? Did you feel like all of a sudden you're together, you're doing this? Okay, I loved it. The retard. Okay, so you're going from this big exciting moment and you don't get to stay there very long. So the retard has to happen. Cello, you're in charge, I think, because you have these triplets in measure 30. Da 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 da. Or wait, when should it? Da 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 da. Where does the decrescendo start? I mean, I know where it's written.
The writ should be in the second half of the bar of 31.
Oh, this.
Dun da dun.
So you're only giving it 2 beats to retard?
Yes.
Okay, I need to hear it differently then, because that's not what I was.
I think that's what we've been doing. Have we? Or
Just
Because
let
we've
me
been
make
trying
it
to.
make
Let's try it.
sense.
Slow down.
I
I've been
have.
trying to writ earlier and it hasn't been working out
Okay.
every time
Right.
I try.
Yeah.
Well, because he doesn't want you to.
Yeah.
Okay, it's written at the beginning of the measure.
yeah, that's my fault.
Okay,
Program with
so
the-
we're gonna change the writ to the 3rd beat. And where does the decrescendo start?
It should start at the beginning of it.
At the beginning of the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, can we try from 28 and let's try to get this transition, because transition are the hardest thing. Okay, so it's really kind of a very sudden
Yes.
drastic. Drastic is okay. So we're gonna make it drastic, and we're gonna go for drastic. So keep up your tempo, keep up your volume, until that 3rd beat. Oh no, okay. Keep up your tempo till the 3rd beat. Let's try it once more. And it's very driven right here, right?
Yes.
Okay. 25. Wait, no, 28. Sorry. Okay, you know what? So you're leading it with him. But I want you all of a sudden, because I can hear him, when you join him in the triplets and stay with him, because you're the only one that stays with him in measure 31, you have to be as loud as he is.
Okay.
So my ear gets drawn to you, because this is the first time my ear was drawn to you.
Okay.
And then you lead da da da, and don't be too soon on that 16. So really hold the dotted 8th note, because that's where the retard starts. Can we try it once more? Okay, here, wait. You're ahead of everybody. Either you go with him or you wait for them, but you guys are not together. Start again at 28. I loved it. this way again. You're very quiet, and it's all you.
Okay.
And that I liked that they were quiet, but you need to draw our ear
Okay.
because you did a great job drawing my ear. I love that I have a composer here to say, why did you make this decision?
Okay.
Why did you make the decision that they're kind of have the same part, but she doesn't have that eighth note? Just curious.
Oh, I kind of wanted hers to be more longer and drawn out, so she has half notes a lot of the time.
And where?
And I didn't want it to be like a direct reflection.
Okay, okay. This is measure 32. I was just wondering because it sounded like you were a duet playing,
Yeah.
but no, that's not what he
The
wants.
same way she has half note there and
Okay.
quarter notes there.
So, yeah, I'm gonna see.
I mean, if you would prefer to hear
No,
the other way.
no. Let's try to do what you want to
Okay.
do. Can we start right at 32?
Sorry.
Okay.
I thought it would be stopped.
Oh.
I might have miscounted.
And I
No,
missed
you
it.
didn't. You didn't. Nobody. No. As far as I'm trying to decide because you're very meticulous about your dynamics, which is great. I loved hearing the viola part come out. Mezzo piano. I'm just wondering if you want her to drive the mood. Can she be a little?
Bring out a little more, sure.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like ebbing and flowing a little bit with
I
the
like that.
dynamic.
'Cause
Which
I
is
don't
good.
want her to overpower the melody,
Right.
but more support it, for sure.
Okay. So really draw out the notes. You're creating the the ground, the surface on which he's traveling. So you're make sure it's a nice warm.
Yes.
Okay. 32. Okay, I have this. Oh, that's you. Sorry. So you have the downbeat. You're the only one who has, and it's not even a note change. All you have is a bowing change. But you have to be leader of this new thing. What is this new thing? Because it's very quiet, but she has a forte.
Yes. So we're all quiet. She has this melody.
You have the melody. Okay. Can we start 41 and let me see if I can hear that? Okay. That was great. I heard it. But you gotta really, this is, again, he gave you times to shine. So you really have to shine here because this hasn't been heard before. This is new to me as a listener, and it's beautiful, and it's interesting. So we really want to hear you. Okay, can we do that same part? And you know his tempo, right? But then you have to be the heartbeat, not rely upon a different heartbeat. You have to lead it. Okay? Same thing, 41. Okay. was great. Please do that. Just let it sing because that is really a beautiful, beautiful part, and we want to hear it. And I loved. Do you know what I loved in Measure 45? I want to see if it was intentional.
Well, I started out softly and then
Why?
worked up through the 14.
Softer than you had before.
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause it's just, I feel abrupt
Okay,
with
because
the triplet because it's,
you're taking it from her.
yeah.
So you met her where she was, and that was beautiful. If you can be more, he's going to meet you where you are, right? So, but you're listening, and you're taking it from her, and it was a great transition that time. So be aware of that. Take from, what's your name?
Emily.
Emily? Take from Emily. Okay. That was beautiful. Now, this I had a question that I wrote in the first listen. 47, it seems like it should be everybody equal, almost like chords
Pretty
on an
much.
organ.
Pretty much.
So you guys have to be symbiotic here, right? And
Just look at this real quick.
Mhm.
Just make sure. Yes.
because you have no.
The trill can come out slightly more than the other parts when we get to there.
Okay, but these
But
need to be
overall,
together
yes.
and as if you're all playing one instrument. Okay, can we do that because it's a great part from 41 again? Excellent. I can't hear this, and I want this is. I'm sorry, Emily, but everybody's. I was listening. It was beautiful. Everybody's like, "Ooh, it's me! Ooh, it's me! Ooh," and it's wonderful to hear all of you come out. And then I was listening for you, and it wasn't enough for me. I know it's there, but I want more. But that was beautiful. All this going on. I'm not sure. There's one other thing I didn't hear. So let me make sure I can hear it. Can we start? Is 52 an okay place?
Yes.
Okay, your rhythm, if I have it right, is bum, ba da, right? So that third beat needs to ba da. It's kind of an echo thing, and I want to
it goes
hear
to
it.
the first scale as well.
Right, but it ba da. Yep, really bring that out. Same thing. 52. Yeah, he's gonna lead that retard, right? But that was beautiful. What I especially loved was you guys were all really getting into it, and it was like 84, this melody, everybody's playing, and then all of a sudden at 88, it's like, we've been through it, and now we're relaxing, we're kind of sated, and we're done, and then we're finished. That's what I'm hearing.
That is exactly what I was hoping.
Okay, good.
I'm glad I got
Good job. Okay. Yay! I loved it. I loved it. So, well, that was easy. You guys are so far along already.
How did this happen?
Now, I love. Speaking of the cello, what's your name?
Jet.
Jet. Jett.
Yes.
Okay.
She must be psychic. She knows my name.
Please.
You said Jet.
You said jet.
Because you have the melody leading from like a lot of this ending, and I love that you're leading it. Oh, you were pretty quiet. Oh. Okay. This is what I want to say. Measure 65.
65.
You have decided to play this very sottovoce, almost.
Yes.
Which, that's great. That's a decision, and that's fine. Did you like
I thought it could be a little smoother, maybe.
smoother?
Okay.
What I would like is, I don't know if this is what smoother means, but that the tone is a little more ringing, even in quiet.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Not so kind of flautando, but more, just a little more tone and more even tone throughout, if that makes sense. Just try it. Right?
I
That
love
was
that.
good.
Okay.
And it was just a little too disappeary whispery before, but that had a tone to it that was great. And that gives them something to be under, because it was really hard to be under the whisper. I wrote down melody. Okay, who's the melody in when the cello finishes there?
The cello should be basically leading the melody up until the accelerando.
Oh, he has a whole
Well,
note.
at
He
69 now
yeah,
just
he
goes,
can't do that.
So
I was-
yeah.
Viola.
Is it the
I'm sorry.
viola?
Yes.
69?
Up until
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
here.
and then it should be
Or Ireland.
viola and violin 2 a little bit as well, but mostly supporting viola.
Okay. Yeah, you can't even read that, so try to erase it. Okay, so I'd like to make that transition. Let's start from this famous cello solo that'll be on all the audition lists next
Oh,
year.
the famous cello
The
solo.
famous
on all
cello
the
solo.
audition lists?
Wherever you want to start. Measure, I'd say 64, right where you did. Keep going. you always play that harmonic?
Yes.
You should. Okay. Beautiful. Question? Measure 84.
I knew you were gonna ask me about it. Yes. That one, it's kind of an ambiguous decision, I know. I kind of wanted. Can I just look at what's going on here? I know the cello has the melody, yes. But I marked a little louder because I'm keeping the rhythm.
Right, that's fine.
Rhythm of
Yeah.
the original melody.
I love, you have a motif with this fourth beat triplet in like most of your bars, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and enjoy them like, this is who I am. I am the fourth beat triplet. And you guys can all come with me when you happen to have it too. So own those, okay? But in 84, I think you could come out a little bit more to give the cello more support. You're not the forefront, Herr Fortrand, but he needs the support so he's not all by himself.
That's
there.
supposed to be me?
Wait, I wish.
Bum, 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 right?
Yes.
At 84?
Yes.
Okay.
That big leap, it's good. And everybody's going. It's a good mix. You're all very evenly volume, and it's good. So I want to hear all of you. I think that's what I'm saying. Is nobody, you don't get to disappear. Everybody is like, I'm here. I've waged a battle. I'm sorry, I have a battle scene going on. Yes.
This whole time, I haven't actually written it out, but the name of this quintet when it's finished is going to be string quintet number 1, Heroic. So
Okay, so yes,
that's like the vibe
good.
going.
You got it. So yes, so you're all
Nice.
in this. Yay! That's what music is for.
Oh, I'll put that here too.
So yeah, you're all
That's the
king of the hill. You've all ascended the hill, and you're taking. I don't want to say Culloden because I wanted the Scots to win. But you know what I'm saying. All of you are together, and all of you are there. Okay, good. Do you want to? I have no idea what time it is. Do you want to run it through once for me?
Sure. Yeah. Because it's 3:37. So
I don't know when you stop, but
we've got until 4.
Oh,
but
okay,
I
okay.
think we've covered a good amount.
a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Okay, we gotta do that part again. You have to be together. This is one of the climaxes. So you and you need to really have contact. We don't want any winners. We want you to be together, right? Okay, start right at 28. Everybody came out when I wanted. That was great. Great job. The one thing I want you guys to work on when you're rehearsing, the spots are where I wanted. When I started conducting, it's because there's a heartbeat missing. You're not. I want to be able to see everybody at the same heartbeat. Measure 47. I want to see you all beating to the same hearting to the same beat, whatever it is.
The heart of the
Measure 63.
6.
Your transitions are good. I think you've really worked on them, right?
Yes.
So the transitions are good. So the same kind of thing when you have these chords all together, do that kind of ensemble work. And then I think it'll all be evident what you're trying to say. Excellent. Yay,
All right, well, thank you so much.
bravo. All right, so I'm going to see you again. It's a
Yeah,
different
June
deal
2nd.
with-